What is up, sluts? It is Dinozords here, coming to you guys with Batman Talk, Episode 2. What's going on? Today we have a guest, like I promised. We have the guest. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm insert name here, and yeah, Batman Talk.
Yeah, so today on the Batman Talk, just a kind of like 4-minute podcast, pretty fun thing for me and my friend to do, insert name here. And today we're going to talk a little bit more about the Batman movie. This time in regards mainly to Bane, but a little bit more on the what we possibly think could be the reason why Bane is coming into play. So we have a couple pictures and stuff we're going to be putting throughout the video. First, we basically want to talk about the Knightfall story arc, and basically throughout the trailer, right, you see Bane kind of causing terrorism and stuff like that, and in that one scene, pretty iconic scene in the trailer.
The football one?
No.
Oh, you mean
the one where they're at kind of like a mayor's office or something?
Oh, yeah, I know.
That is actually kind of a picture in the Batman Knightfall story arc, which is pretty cool, I think, because I think if you read the Batman Knightfall story arc, you will possibly kind of catch a drift of what the movie is going to be about.
Oh, and speaking of the movie takes place like 10 years after The Dark Knight, so that's why they're probably not going to show, like a bunch of villains.
Exactly. And basically, right now you're going to be seeing a picture of Bane smashing his back, which is, like I said in the last Batman Talk, what I kind of expect to happen. Maybe not necessarily him breaking his back like he does in the picture right there, and but probably kind of breaking the Batman. And there's actually a movie, Justice League Doom, where Bane's like, before I broke the bat, but today I break the man. Because, like, you can break Batman and not break Bruce Wayne. And I think that's a pretty big part of the, overall thing. Because even though Batman goes away, Bruce doesn't go away for the 8 years. I mean, he's still a very public figure.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So what do you like, kind of predicting for the movie? What do you think the main reason why Bane is coming and attacking?
Well, in case you didn't know, like, Ra's al Ghul is supposed to be apparently in the movie, so I think he's, like, working for him or something. Because you know how, like, he's, like, good in his own way?
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
See, I have a pretty similar idea. I think that Bane isn't necessarily working for Ra's. I still think Ra's died, to be honest. I think that he was a part of maybe he joined the League of Shadows, or I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, right? And, maybe he is gonna kind of, take the reins and bring Gotham down like Ra's did. And I think that's probably what's gonna end up happening. Because in the trailer you see like the little ninjas, like rappelling down and whatnot. You see the ninja type looking guys. Like,
I just had an idea. Like, yeah. So you know how like Ra's has this like magical stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like maybe that's why Bane has like the gas mask thing. Like maybe like he inhales something that like makes him stronger. Like that's how the venom will work.
Yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about, before this video ends, maybe what you think of how Bane is going to be in the movie, because I mean we were talking about this before the video. Like, how is Bane? Because Bane in the trailers does not look like he's going to be this huge tough villain like he is in the comics.
I understand they'll make him like Titanic size, like at least like bigger than Batman.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking for him to look like he did in the Batman and Robin movie, because that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I know that Christopher Nolan doesn't enjoy using CGI, so I mean that's a very tough thing. But I do think your theory is very, possible. I mean, you don't see any cords coming out of his head. You don't see any stuff like you do on the picture right now. There's just a lot of stuff you don't see that is in the comics, and I'm just kind of curious on what I think he's gonna be doing with Bane, because I don't want him to just be a terrorist.
Yeah, like,
Go into it.
Let me gather my words.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm just really praying, because I think that in the movie, I think Christopher Nolan has done great things with the Batman's, like his Batman movies so far. I think he's done better than any of the Tim Burton movies and whoever made this terrible Batman and Robin movie. But yeah, I think whoever, I mean, if Christopher Nolan continues with how great he made The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, then this movie will be just as good.
Oh, but I wonder how Catwoman would be like. Like, is she like you told me earlier before this, like how she was supposed to like be like the 1960s Catwoman.
Yeah, kind of looking like that. Maybe
But
not necessarily that's how she's gonna act, but that's the costume design I think they're going for. Not the cape or not the cowl looking.
yeah.
She's not wearing a cowl in the movie, obviously, as you can see. She's looking like the 1970s TV show Catwoman.
like I'm not sure if she's like helping Batman or
See, my theory for Catwoman is that basically at the beginning, she is kind of like with Bane. She doesn't understand that he's a very big extremist when it comes, like, he wants to change the world just like Batman did. But Bane and the League of Shadows wants to change it in a completely, like, terrible way. Like, they don't want to do it like I think Batman has, which is not with killing and not with doing terrible things to people. And I think she didn't understand that that was the way Bane was. And then when she does find out, she realizes she can't let that happen. That's not what she was for.
yeah, like so that's probably when like she's like in the trailer at the end of the third trailer how she was like my mom told me not to get in cars with strangers and Christian Bale is like this isn't a car.
This isn't a car. Anyway, I think that's going to wrap up Batman Talk Episode 2. Hopefully you guys are starting to enjoy this series. I think it's a lot of fun for us to do. And we'll keep bringing it to y'all. So see you guys in the next Batman Talk.